Now into our 5th year of drought, the city has been working tirelessly to promote conservation among all its water customers, and has maximized the use of recycled water to irrigate parks, schools, and golf courses. But in spite of a tremendous conservation response by the public, future supply still falls short of demand. In response, the City Council has taken steps to supplement our water supply by restarting the desalination facility.
Desal has been a part of the city's water supply starting in 1994, has been actually part of our long-term water supply plan. And its initial role was to be a drought supply. Now we've made this decision to reactivate our facility and moving forward. We're going to need to revisit what the role of desal is going to be. Is it going to be part of the long-term supply, or is it going to remain just a drought supply for us? But it does play a critical role in helping us to meet those demands during prolonged drought periods.
Due to these prolonged periods of drought, more communities across the United States are taking a closer look at desalination as a potential water supply.
Desal is actually fairly common worldwide, but in the United States it's been kind of slow to start. We've been fortunate to receive the rainfall that we need to kind of allow us to continue to utilize our surface waters. But as we've been seeing, that puts a lot of impact on our environmental resources. And I think the discussion is coming about as to what other supplies can we start to tap in.
When we went out for our RFP to see what the interest was in the project, we did get some good interest in it. A lot of the players were actually from overseas. The company that we have right now is from Israel. Another company that we had talked to was from Spain. You know, places where they're actually doing a lot more of this type of technology. So, you know, I think that bringing it to California is something that's going to happen, you know, and we're kind of in the forefront of it.
Thanks to infrastructure left over from the original 1992 plant, the reactivation is much farther along, and the construction costs are less than they would have been without it.
You know, it was really essential to have the facility that we had. It's put us so much further ahead. We did get the permits to operate our desalination plant back in 1996. We got the permanent permits. And we have, you know, the major infrastructure going out into the ocean. The intake areas is all developed where that's going to go. The property to put this on, a lot of the major electrical infrastructure has kind of already been established. The infrastructure that allows us to discharge the brine water is kind of already in play. So much of that has allowed us to reactivate this facility for $55 million. Without that, we'd be looking at probably over $100 million.
With the disappointingly dry El Nino and Lake Cachuma at a mere 14% of capacity, the desal plant reactivation will be critical in helping the city meet its water needs.
The facility is permitted for up to 10,000 acre-feet a year, and right now during this drought time, we're actually getting pretty close. So we're using about 11,000 acre-feet a year right now. But that's not how we see the role of desal for us in the short term. Right now, we're bringing the facility online at just over 3,000 acre-feet, which is going to be approximately 30% of our water supply. And so we hope that that's sufficient to get us through this drought cycle. We feel that's an adequate size for now, but you know, that the potential for desal to help out regionally with our water supply needs is really important.
The work involved in restarting the plant includes updating all the membrane and computer technology, installing new pumps, as well as a new pump station. And since the first plant was constructed in 1992, operating the plant will require far less energy and be more efficient. The desalination project is currently on schedule and on budget and will be delivering water by October of this year.